Hello, I'm Monica Price and you're watching Cuppa TV. Today I'm joined by a man who believes that keeping his community safe is vital for the well-being of the residents living there. Award-winning Vice Chairman of the UK Neighbourhood Watch Trust, Peter Roberts joins us. Also today, Crigg and Bell, two members of the band Regale, join me to talk about their music and life on the road. So you get the call before they phone the police?
More often than not, and I say, well, what have the police said? Oh, I haven't found them yet. I said, well, you must phone them before you phone me.
And do you feel that it's a benefit to the community to have the neighbourhood watch,
Oh,
Peter?
definitely. I mean, there's a lot of places where it is starting to dwindle, which is, people don't realise how troublesome that can become, because you do need it, and especially now with all the cuts with the police. I think the police need neighbourhood watch more than they've ever needed it.
Tell us, what does neighbourhood watch, for those the viewers who don't actually know what neighbourhood watch is? Tell us just a little bit about what it actually does.
Basically, it's neighbours being neighbourly and looking after one another. You know, if you know someone's out, you keep your eye on their property. And if an alarm goes off, I'm out there like a rocket, you know, to see what's going on. And if anything you see suspicious, report it to the local police, you know. Basically, there's not that much to it, you know, unless of course you run it, then there's a lot to it.
Yes, that's right. And your day, you do that every day? Is
Virtually every day,
Virtually
yes.
every
Oh
day?
yes, there's always something every day, you know, to do with neighbourhood watch.
And do you find that the crime rate, has it risen or has it gone down?
No, it has gone down. Yes, it has gone down.
Is that because of the neighbourhood watch, do you think?
Well, I like to think so, yes. But we do our best, and as I say, the way things are now with the police, I think we need it more than ever. You know, because we can then be the eyes and ears of the police, you know, and report anything that's, you know, that doesn't look right.
And do the police support the work that
you
do?
Oh yes, definitely, yes. They're very supportive, especially Aldridge Police. They're very supportive of me.
And it's something that you're very passionate about.
Oh, definitely.
So
yes.
do the rest of the community feel the same way? Are they obviously, if they phone you, they must
they do.
right?
They phone me all the time.
You know, do they come to you with their problems?
Yes. And things that should be done through Walsall Council, they'll come to me first. You know, lots of things like that. You know.
What sort of things? What sorts of things?
Oh, all sorts of things. If they've got problems, you know, if the dustbins haven't been emptied, they'll phone me. Phone Walsall Council. Oh no, we'll leave it to you. Will you do it for us? You know, and all sorts of things like that. You know.
And is it something you feel that's going to be beneficial to the community, particularly for the young community?
Definitely, I think so, and I am desperately trying to get the young community involved, because I do a youth forum as well.
Oh, tell us about that.
Oh yes, well, I do barbecues in the summer. The first one this year is in May, towards the end of May, last Thursday in May, and I do a barbecue in Blackwood Park. And it's free to the youngsters, you know, the barbecues. I have to go around begging, you know, to get funding for it. And we do it to try and get them off the streets and get them to communicate with the police, because we don't want youngsters to be afraid of the police. We want them to communicate with them, you know, and if they've got problems, we want them to go to the police as the first thing.
And does that help?
I think so, yes. And we do different activities with them, football and various things, you know. And I just started one where we got nail varnish and that for the girls. So we try and do something for everyone, you know, cater for them all.
And after they've had that experience with you, what's the feedback on that? Is it a positive
they're
feedback?
quite good, because I've gone up around Blackwood Road and that, and I've seen the youths playing football, and I've heard them say, "Oh, I hope there's Big Pete." You know, I was like, "Get in the park and play football." No, you know, so they you know, you get to know them, and I think it's nice if you can get to know the youngsters.
Because it's, you know, neighbourhood watch, as you say, it's something that not all neighbourhoods have.
No,
again,
that's
now
right.
Why is that? Is that cutbacks, or because is it voluntary?
It's all voluntary.
It's all voluntary.
Yes,
so all the work you do is voluntary.
But if I didn't do it, I'd be better off, because I'm out of pocket by doing it. You know, but
so why do you do it?
Because I like helping people. I enjoy, you know, I get a kick out of helping people. So.
And with the other communities, so if they haven't got neighbourhood watch, it's presumably because there isn't anybody perhaps who would like to take on the role, something
That's
like
right.
you
Well,
do.
we've always said, if people have got problems setting it up, we'll set it up for them. You know, I don't mind, I'll go anywhere and help people to set it up.
That's great. And is it something that happens quite a lot in the West Midlands?
Yes, but
Yes.
it's all over the country, really. You know, I mean, when we run the old National, I was always down in London and places like that, and I've had tube superintendents phone me and ask me how to set up a neighbourhood watch scheme.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you feel that it's going to be something that's going to carry on? I mean, you're getting the young involved. They need to get involved to
They
know
do,
aware of
yes.
the scheme, don't they? Do you feel it's something that they will continue to do?
Well, I hope so. I like to think so. You know, but we are getting a few, but it's hard work with youngsters. You know, you've got to convince them that they're going to
Why do you
benefit
think
by
that
it.
is it because, do you think because perhaps they're not homeowners
That's
when
right,
they're
yes.
young, so perhaps they don't realise the importance of keeping the home safe?
That's right.
But what do you find? What's your experience with it?
Well, you're right. The youngsters don't seem to know. You know, then like you say, they're not homeowners, so of course it doesn't concern them, does it, when they're young? But I do go out and I advise people on security as well. You know, on keeping the home safe, especially if they've already been burgled. You know, and it's very traumatic for them, and it's nice to be able to go and advise them, because I have done the Home Office courses.
Oh, have you?
Oh,
so
yes.
you've got benefits there. And what sort of things would you say to somebody, perhaps any of the viewers that are looking today, you know, watching us today, what sort of simple tips to keep your home safe? What would you say?
Good locks, window locks, door locks, plenty of lights, security lights outside.
Do they benefit? Are they
Oh
a
yes,
benefit?
yes, because if a burglar comes, he doesn't want to see a lot of lights about, because it draws attention to him. And another good thing these days are these simulated televisions, which is only a small box, and you can have it in the room, and if you're out you can turn it on, it looks as if there's a television on in the house. You know, things like that.
So it's just simple things then,
Very
really,
simple,
isn't it? Quite
yes.
simple
Oh,
things
yes.
to keep the home safe. And who do you feel is the most vulnerable?
The elderly.
residents?
The
Why is
elderly
that?
and young.
Elderly and
Yes,
young?
because you get a lot of these that will go and prey on the elderly, especially these doorstep callers. And I find with the elderly, they tend to trust everyone. I mean, I'll go around and people will ask me to go and see them, and I'll knock on the door and they'll say, "Oh, come on in." And I say, "No, you haven't checked to see who I am." "Oh, you've got a nice face." And I said, "No, you know, crooks can be like that. You know, they can be very charming." So you've always got to be careful, and I always say to them, you know, check on people's ID before you allow them into your home.
There's always a big thing, isn't it, about ID? Because most people should carry IDs if they're knocking on your door, shouldn't they?
But what we always say, especially with the utilities, you can check. There is a system where you can phone up, and they will know your password. And it is up to the person that comes to your door then to know that password. And they can tell you what it is, and then you'll let them in then.
And that's with most of the utilities.
Oh
isn't
yes,
it?
the gas, electric, telephone, all those sort of people. Yes, water, you know, everything. They've all got this system, but they don't seem to broadcast it. And this is what annoys me. They don't tell people all about it.
Well, Peter, it's been lovely to talk to you today. We've got to finish it there, I'm afraid.
Oh,
but
that's
thank you so
unfortunate.
much for joining us. Thank
you.
you. We're going to take a quick break now, so come back and see us again just in a minute.
Okay, Tom, we're done.
Well done, Peter, that's good.
That's okay.
That went so quick.
I could
You see?
talk all day. I
Yes,
could.
Did
Once
you like
get-
this in the car?
Kevin
Nodding?
knows that I'm
I
not.
think we're in mid.
We've got a lake
Okay,
behind
we're
us.
recording.
Okay?
I'll give you another minute, Kev.
All right, darling, thank you.
So, in your own time?
Yeah. So we were talking about the services, Peter. So
Yes.
it's all the services that come to the doors,
Yes.
electric, gas, they can have an ID, and
Oh,
they
yes.
have to have an ID,
Yes,
do they?
yes. And the offices know what it is, and then the person that comes to call on you, they should know what it is, and they should tell you what it is, and of course then you know that they are genuine.
Because it is a very vulnerable, must be very vulnerable for, particularly for the elderly.
Oh yes,
To have someone knock on their door,
That's
and
right.
you know, and even though they've got
Yes.
an ID, you know, can you be sure that that is the correct ID?
that's right. Well, I've got in my magazine that we do for the Streetly Neighbourhood Watch, I've got a card in there that says designated neighbour, and people can put a neighbour's number on there and put it up to the window without opening the door and say, go to number so-and-so, and they will come back with you and check your ID. And that is a safe way of doing it.
That's great.
You
I mean,
know.
again, it's just little things, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, it's silly little things,
Yes,
and
but
it
makes such a
Make
difference.
them so safe, yes.
Well, Peter, it's been fascinating. Thank you so much for coming, and congratulations on
Thank
winning
you.
that award.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, we're going to take a quick break now, so come back and join us again after the break.
We're clear.
Welcome back to Cuppa TV. I'm now joined by Craig and Belle, two members of local band from Warsaw, Regale. Hi guys,
Hello,
thank
how
you
you
so
doing?
much.
Right.
So which one's Craig, which one's Belle?
I'm Craig.
Craig and
Belle,
Belle.
yeah.
So Craig, start with you. What do you do in the band?
I'm the lead singer of the band.
And I'm the keyboardist with piano, like, yeah.
Fantastic. Now I saw you perform at the Mayor's charity event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved with that?
Well, we've done some work before, some gigs and stuff through Warsaw Council. So we know the events management and stuff. So we just got chatting to them and just sort of linked up and got it sorted through there.
Excellent. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
great.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
absolutely
got to meet
brilliant.
Noddy, didn't we?
Yes. And what did you think about meeting Noddy Holder?
Oh, it was brilliant. He was like really down to earth. It actually comes from our same estate as us, so we had like a chat about that and
Really?
stuff. Yeah, yeah. He was
Oh.
really nice man, like. So.
We had a free bar as well.
Yeah, yeah. Which was all. Yeah.
So as far as your music's concerned, so about how long have you been working on the keyboards, playing the
Well,
keyboards?
we've been together for about 2 years, haven't we? About 2 years, and we've been writing as soon as we was together, like, and it's just started to really take off this year now. So we're really excited about like what we've got coming up this year and stuff, and yeah, it's really started to take off, like, so we're really looking forward to it now.
And do you find that, you know, as a local band, have you got local supporters already?
Yeah, we've got a good local following, but like we're playing a few gigs recently up and down the country and stuff, and people are starting to take note of what we're doing.
Like last year, when we just started out, we was like you have to sort of build yourself up on the gig circuit, and last year was always like local, like around Birmingham, Warsaw and stuff. So we said this year we like made a decision to try and get a bit further out around the country and build up even more fans, like that sort of thing.
And is your fan base very loyal? Because often they are, aren't they?
Oh,
with
yeah.
these
Yeah,
musicians?
yeah. We always have like a group who come to nearly enough every gig. Yeah, they really loyal.
Regalian.
Regalians. Yeah.
And Regalians, that's their name. That's a great name. And how do you find, you know, when they come to the gigs? What sort of music do you play? Tell people who don't know you what sort of music.
Oh,
It's
like
what we
sexy.
yeah, it's dancey indie sort. But what we try and do is, because it's a big balance for us. You say like everyone who goes to work all week, they want to like sort of let loose, let their hair down over a weekend, and that's exactly what we do. All the band like will get to work all week, balancing their family life and stuff as well. So over the weekend, it's sort of when we go on that stage, we want to let our hair down, big party for everyone, want everyone to join in, and that's what the music. That's what the music is,
Sometimes
ain't
we
it?
get people on stage. I think I should come on stage.
You did,
Yeah.
you did, and you didn't. I didn't go.
Come
Next
on.
time.
Yeah.
So do you write your own lyrics? Who's the
Yeah,
lyricist?
yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
all write?
we tend to like all get in the room together, like mainly the singer will write the lyrics, and like I'll bring him a piece of music, or the guitarist will bring him a piece of music, and we'll work on it from that, like, so it's all really done together, like.
So where are the other band members today? Obviously they're not with us today, but who are they? Just give them a mention.
We've got Taita on
Yes,
bass
yes.
guitar, Wazza on lead guitar, and Mike Young.
Elvis, his brother.
Yeah.
So have you been together right from the very beginning?
We've all known each other since
Yeah,
since we've been at school. Me and the bass player and the guitarist, and his brother plays the drums. Then we've knew about since we was at
yeah, and
secondary school.
we've all been in like different bands growing up before, and you know we've like left them bands, formed another one, but this one was sort of like the one, wasn't it, where we've all just come together and it seemed to have clicked.
Family
Like,
band.
yeah, so it's.
And do you
it's
think
a-
the music scene in the West Midlands is thriving?
There's some good bands.
Yeah,
some
there's
really good
definitely
bands.
some really good bands around. I think things could be done a bit more to help them out. You know, 'cause
What sort of
it's-
things could be done? Alge?
A lot of promoters just after money and
Yeah,
not trying
it's-
to up the bands.
It's definitely like it has to be a passion for the band, you say, because it is really hard sometimes. Like I said, juggling everything around, you know, your work and the money to do it all and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, but obviously there is some really good bands around.
Just J Music Promotions.
Yeah.
They're really good for helping bands.
Yeah, we're actually like our management company, JM Music Promotions, who look after us. They're doing a fantastic job of looking after us and other musicians who are working with them. They're the ones who are getting us the gigs far and wide and helping us out really. So like if you do manage to like stumble on a good management team, then it can be off.
Is that a benefit to you, do you think?
It's really like they like really looking after us like so yeah.
It can make a difference perhaps to your career.
It does, yeah. Because we did start to try and when we first got together, you were doing it all on your own, and you just you can't when you're starting to like snowball a bit like. And
is it something? Your passion for music? Has it always been with you?
It has, yeah. I mean, I started playing when I was about 13, 14, and it's something like you definitely have. It's a passion, and yeah, it's always been there from what I can remember, yeah.
And what about singing? How about for you as a singer?
I just got lumped with it really because I'm lazy.
Yeah, you don't want to carry any instruments around.
No, I can play a bit of guitar, play a bit of percussion.
It's usually the drummer, isn't it? Actually, has the most things
yeah,
to
the
do.
most
Most
stuff.
things
Nobody
to
else wanted
carry.
to sing like, so I just sort of started singing and then just carried on.
Do you enjoy it?
Oh yeah. So I don't have to do anything.
Who's as a singer? Who's someone that you look up to?
I do like Michael Hutchins from In Excess. I like Kurt Cobain, Bob Marley, John Lydon.
Also quite a mixed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
mix,
we're all the
And
whole
what about
band.
you?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole band have got like really different influences. Like I'm more of a like Smiths fan and a Beatles fan and stuff. You know, like really classic and traditional stuff.
Does that affect the way that you write? You know.
Well, it
does
actually helps us, to be honest, because it's each one of us will bring a different influence with it, and it sort of like gives it a big melting pot, and you know it sort of creates something new. Hopefully anyway.
Yes. Well, but when I was listening to you, it has a unique sound. Your band, I felt. Is that? Did you
Quite
purposely
funky, yeah, we tried
do
to-
that?
tried to
Yeah,
keep it quite
we
funky
do
and
try,
upbeat.
and like I think like the songs are different within themselves as well. Like so, we do try to create different styles and different genres of music, but still keeping that Regale sound through the middle of it. Yeah.
And what about the name Regale? How did you come up with that
Well,
name?
yeah, it was because Krieg and Bale.
Just took the first two letters off.
I took the
Yes.
first two letters off, and it
Yeah.
says Regale, like so. It was sort of just something like that, wasn't it?
But it's really, again, it's a name that sticks and it suits
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
so it's something that you can work
It's
with.
to entertain in French as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there you
Lavishly.
are.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Food
are.
and music.
So and what about, how do you see the future of the band?
Well, like I said, this year we're really busy. This year we've got a
Where's
single
your list?
launch. We've got a single launch.
When's the single coming
Single's
out?
coming out. It's the 30th of May.
30th of May.
And that's going to be with a video as well, what we've already recorded. And
Or
we
perhaps Cuppa TV can get a little exclusive on
We're going to
that.
give you the exclusive
exclusive
snippet.
little snippet of the video.
I need to
yeah.
snippet though, I think it's quite raunchy towards
That's
the end.
it.
Yeah, so yeah, and like I said, we've got plenty of different festivals, and yeah, we're just really busy over this year.
Yeah, we've got a few festivals. We've got one in Gloucester, I think, one in Peterborough, Kidderminster,
Yeah.
playing up in Manchester.
Do you enjoy
London.
doing the festivals? Because that's a different audience,
Yeah,
isn't
it's-
it? Often
it's-
outside, of course. So
Yeah, it's
weather dependent, of course.
Yeah.
They're British weather.
You get free food and beer tokens as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. The festivals I'm really good to play as well. Like
Yeah, the crowd's always up for a good time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Nobody goes there with like
you
a
always
certain.
you always have like
section of band.
a really good atmosphere around the festivals
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
And again, having that atmosphere, and you know, and just really performing. Is that something? Do you like performing live?
Yeah, that's what we're all about, really. We like that's what we always want to do, and it is just to get on that stage and you know welcome whatever crowd's there to us.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's live.
And what's your dream? Where would you like to be? What's your dream venue?
What do you reckon?
I'd like to play Brixton Academy.
There we are.
Yeah, it's,
Brixton Academy. Wembley.
I don't want to say look the old cliche Wembley Stadium.
Beachdale Libra Club.
Yeah.
But you've got a lot, obviously you've got ambition though, the band's got ambition. So you've got ambition to move forward, that's what you'd like to do, you'd like to take it forward.
Yeah, we definitely got the ambition to go as far as we can really, yeah. But we're just enjoying ourselves now as well. So whatever happens in the future, I think we're just enjoying ourselves for today, and we'll see what it brings like. So.
And just see what happens. And if the Cuppa TV viewers, we've already seen some of your songs, so if they've seen that in the further episode, they would have watched you.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to your fans? I mean, you've got an opportunity to say something to your fans today. What would you like to say to them?
Just keep coming and supporting us, and we'll just keep giving you good music back.
If they keep supporting us, we'll keep giving them that dancey, sexy music for them.
They get to come see. They get to have the party with us. We let them come backstage, and everywhere we go, they can come with us.
Yeah.
And fans are important to any band, aren't they?
Yeah, that's who we do it for. When we're on stage and we're inviting them up, and that's who we do it for. We go and have a party with them after and stuff as well. So yeah, they are massive important.
Oh, that's great. Well, listen, guys, it's been really great to see you. Thank you so much.
Come back on and do a few tracks.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
come
we
back
will
again
do.
and see us again on Cuppa TV. But for today, thank you so much.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's it for today. I'd like to thank my guests for joining me today on Cuppa TV. Please do get in touch with us. You can either contact us on Facebook or Twitter at Big Centre TV, or you can email the show. Come back and see us again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.